Hey everybody, this is SWChris. I am from SW City, and welcome back to the SMB server. I am, of course, 2 weeks late on this episode, and I think I have a good explanation. First, let's go ahead and plant this tree. The last time we were back here, we tried to plant a big tree, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. I think I know how now. I just need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I need to put it right next to the block there, and then torches on all 6. And I think we can spam some this stuff. What is it? Bone meal? Yeah, bone meal. Yeah, we can spam the bone meal and maybe get a big tree out of this. And while I'm doing that, you know, just want to kind of explain where I've been and what's been going on. Well, basically, I have moved apartments, and oh my gosh, that worked. That is so cool. That worked. Okay. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Look at that. It worked, man. It didn't even take a stack. It just went boom. There it is. Kaboom. Wow. Oh, man, that's so cool. Now we know how to do it. Now we can place some smaller ones and just go to town. So that's awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. So this is not exactly what I wanted, but yeah, we'll deal with it. But yeah, it's been a couple weeks, primarily because I was moving apartments, and then I wanted to do this episode where we had like this kind of HGTV type of home improvement show, and it just didn't turn out, unfortunately. I recorded it last week, and the editing alone would just have taken forever, and it just would have been horrible. It just would have been horrible. But in the meantime, I do have some cool stuff to show you that will make that kind of nice to look at. So let's go and do that. And pop up, please. There we go. Thank you. Much better. All right. Let's go ahead and head back over here, and I can show you what we did last week that you aren't going to see. I really wanted to do something along the lines of the show called, what's it called? Restoration Addict or something like that. And I tried to do it as a replay mod thing, and it just didn't work out. But we do have this lovely interior now to show you guys. We've got this thing here. This is kind of a cool kind of feature. I did the floors with the carpets here, and I did this kind of Zul'jin pillowcase thing. Here's how you do it. Let me just pop that off. Can I pick this up yet? Oh, okay. Actually, let's just get rid of the bone meal. There we go. So you put a banner down into the floor, and then you use a stair to cover it up, and it turns it all black. It's really cool, and you can just do that all along the way here. I also added paintings, and I opened up the bathroom a bit by adding some windows here. These are white. They're frosted, just so people can't kind of see in. And then added some windows, a nice little feature here. We went ahead and put in French doors here onto a balcony and a deck. This is the same color as the veranda downstairs, so that's why it's this color. But it kind of works, even though there's like 3 different types of wood here. It does. I think it works okay. And so we have the deck there. And then here's a nice little bump out bay window that I added. I used glass blocks and just kind of bumped it out over the dining room area down below. Added some floors and some bookshelves. So this kind of turns into a nice little reading nook here. And then I added a desk. This is now my office with a filing cabinet and my own personal kind of reference bookshelf with chair, mouse, computer. You know, you get the idea. Nice little thing here with the Zul'jin lamps. Now, how you get this thing over an armor stand is you actually put it up here, and then you put a piston above that, and then you power it, and the piston pushes it down onto the armored block. It's really cool, really neat kind of way of doing it. And then over here, I kind of decked out the bedroom with another one of these lamps and some nice blue curtains, and border along the top, and a shelf for chests. We added carpet, of course, and a nice little closet for storing the Spam that Mr. V left me, oh, so many episodes ago. And this is turning out to be one of my favorite bedrooms. I did, of course, put curtains over the middle here because I wanted the shelf here, but also you can kind of spy right in, and so I wanted this closed. It's nice and private. And finally, the loft. This is kind of a nice little loft here. Added blue carpet up here, 2 twin beds, and 2 lamps, and a nice little creeper thing. I like how the green of the creeper kind of and the blue kind of works with the green of this wall, and then how that kind of goes with the carpet, and how the carpet also kind of goes with the yellow. So we kind of got a themed kind of color thing with the red in kind of this jugglewood kind of working against this blue, but also working with the red of the bedroom, the beds. So yeah, all told, it's a really nice little thing, and I am really happy with it. I'm just ashamed that I couldn't actually get you a decent kind of episode out of it. I really wanted to, but you know how it goes. Let's see how it looks from back here. I haven't actually looked back here yet. I think it'll look okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, that kind of works. That's a little weird, but it's the back side. We don't really need to make this part look that good, do we? Actually, we'll add a porch here and probably another canopy or something, another roof to kind of break it up a bit. It does still look like a big green wall, but this is not what we're going to work on today. Actually, what we're going to work on today is over here. So let's go ahead and clean some stuff up. I hope everything is doing well with you all. With me, I am just after PAX, and you may have been able to tell, but in case you haven't, I have come down with something of a cold. They call it the PAX pox for probably good reason. And there we go. We got some of the fences. There we go. We're going to actually go down here, and we're going to work on this bridge. We're going to add the bridge over here, and we're going to continue to extend it over to the cow pasture. So that's what we're going to do today, which means I went out and got all this coarse dirt from our mesa biome. So we're just going to kind of extend the bridge straight across the river here. And we're going to build this while I talk about PAX. It was, in a word, awesome, amazing, cool. It was fun. It was fun. I think that's what I will settle on. Give me a second here. Someone's stealing focus on my window. There we go. But yeah, PAX was pretty fun. I only drove up for Saturday, and I wanted to see all my friends, and I didn't have the budget to stay for all 3 days. And well, I also wanted to give my girlfriend some due time that weekend, so we also did that. My lovely, lovely girlfriend got to spend a lovely weekend after PAX together, which is great. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to go ahead and do... Oh, what's that? I wonder what that is. Oh, that's my arena. Wow, you can see it from here. That's cool. Okay. Well, anyway, PAX. Yes, so... I drove up Saturday morning, took about 3 hours. I stayed with my friend I'm a Genius, and Ima is pretty cool. He goes back to the AW days, and he works for Amazon, and so I got to stay right downtown with him, basically for free, which is very nice. So we met up together, and the first thing we did was we went to go eat, and we had a place called Mod Pizza, which was decent pizza, and we got there a little late, had to stand in line for a long time, and it turns out that there was a meetup of Minecrafters scheduled for 1 o'clock or so, and I was a little late to that, and had to go play catch-up. I guess the meetup was a lunch meetup, and I didn't realize that. I thought it was just like a standard meet and greet type of thing for fans and stuff. Turned out just to be for YouTubers. Which, you know, that's fine. It's not what I thought it was. So I had already eaten lunch by the time they had gone over to... What did they do? Jimmy John's? Yeah, Jimmy John's. So I followed them over to Jimmy John's, me and Chris, and we met up there. We met Mojo, who actually gave me some... some awesome... Oh, there you are. Yeah. Take that. Haha. Let's go ahead and... try to There we go. The trees are looking a little thick. Anyway, she gave me some Tim Tams, Mojo did, and that was awesome. I got to meet her at PlayOnCon, and so she gave me gifts, I say. And so expect a Tim Tam Slam vlog once I'm able to find a proper tea to do it with. And yes, I'm totally looking forward to that. But in the meantime, we hung out. I got to meet Mary, this fella named Anot's Death, who streams on Beam, and got to meet Desi and Neon Tiger for the first time, and then we also met Kiri and Maru, who dressed up as the Mario sisters. Sisters. No, we're not going to go into that, but yes, it was really fun to just kind of hang out with them, and then we kind of split up, went our separate ways, went to the show floor with Lady M, and we just kind of hung out together on the show floor. And oh no, that's not good. Okay, so I gotta get rid of that. Okay, and yeah, okay, yeah, that's not bad. We hung out on the show floor, and there, that'll work. 2N will work, I think. Yeah, I'll go with that. Ooh. Split a bit of lag there. Actually, let's just go with 1N. Yeah, we hung out on the show floor and met up with Nihon after that, and this Beam streamer called Tavinia. And so, actually, she probably does Twitch too. And, oh, hang on, I'm having some frame rate issues. Okay, there we are. I had a problem with the frame rate in that it just tends to cut out and die every once in a while. I think it's this new RAID setup. I need to get it on a 6 gigabits host. It's on a 3 gigabit right now, and so it just lags every once in a while. Okay, so what are we going to do here? I think what we're going to do is we're going to cut right through this. We're going to turn this into a tunnel. So let's go figure out where we're going to come out at on the other side. But anyway, Lady M had to go off and attend a curse party, which we weren't invited to. So right there. Okay, perfect. So I'll just do that there. All right. So Neon and I went over to this mall place. We met up with Desi and Dire Dwarf. We had met Dire Dwarf previously, and they had left to go take the bus. It turns out they got stuck. They got kind of stranded downtown, and they were not very happy about it. So they joined us for dinner. And after dinner, I volunteered to take Desi and Dyer back home because they live in Seattle. And turns out that it turned into a wild ride. Let's just put it that way. The reason the bus didn't come soon became apparent because what happened was we got up to about where they lived, and we saw this kind of place with the road where it was blocked off. It said road closed. Are we coming out the other side anytime soon? I mean, what's going on here? And so it looked like it was blocked to through traffic, but if you lived in the area, you can go in. So we went in, and nope, just turned out that basically they were turning everyone around because that was just how things go. There was like debris in the road or something like that. It had been raining like crazy. Ah, there it is. Okay. And we had to turn around. And so Desi told us to go back out to the interstate and go north a couple exits. And we all got all turned around, and it just turned into this huge kind of adventure that took an hour and a half to get them home. Basically, we ended up taking a wrong turn. We took a left off the interstate instead of a right, and then that got Desi confused, and we turned south instead of north like we were supposed to do, and then he basically thought we were going north when we were going south, and that just never ends well, let me tell you. So basically what happened was it took us an hour and a half of driving through the city just to find his house. And it was really eerie because most of the city that we were driving through there was no power whatsoever. It was just darkness. So Seattle chose this evening to basically get a huge amount of wind and rain, and it did not bode well for the inhabitants of the town. So basically, I got Dyer and Desi home when they would have been stranded. So I am happy that I could help them out. That's for sure. It's not like I missed anything. So it was pretty cool. So we dropped them off and we made it back to town and got into the convention center. And Neon wanted to hang out with his friend Fedrin. So we had dinner with her and her friends and Axel Rosie and all these other cool people who, let's see, Ref and someone named Rock and Lady Talia, I think, and one or two others. I'm not really sure, but Neon and I did that, and it was a fun evening all around. After that, just basically kind of went home. So yeah, just, you know, I would love to go for the full weekend next year, but I don't think I'm going to be able to just because of reasons, which I will go into at a different time, I believe. But in the meantime, I think I am going to go ahead and finish this. What we're going to do here is we're going to kind of pretty up this bridge here. We're going to make this a tunnel. I think we'll make it a tunnel. Yeah, we can make it a tunnel. Or we can just remove it. I'm not sure which yet. And then we'll build another bridge over here, and then maybe a road over there, depending on how much time I've got. So I'm going to go ahead and skip past all that for you, and then we'll see you on the other side of that. Whew, and here we are. Mr. Sheepy is having a nice little swim. At least he will be. There he goes. Awesome. So here we are. This is the end of the episode. I get to show you what I worked on. This is the bridge. It's pretty simple. I actually kind of don't like this being too tall when there is nothing to break it up, like on the diagonal bridges. So I might substitute this for stairs somewhere. We'll see. I'd like to know what you think in the comments. And then I went ahead, a little bit of frame droppage, sorry about that, chunk loading. Went ahead and added a tunnel using slabs here. I think this kind of simulates kind of the tiles that you see in city tunnels when you go underground, like the ones in Portland, for example. When you head up to the zoo there, you go through a tunnel with, it's kind of tiled like this, and there's like one in Back to the Future that's also kind of like this. So that's what I kind of based it on. And then we have the second bridge here. And then finally, the road, which is going to go out to the cow pasture. Hang on, need a drink. Okay, sorry about that. Recovering from a cold here, and of course, the throat is tingling a bit, so I'm going to try to get through this without coughing. But yes, this is basically all I got done tonight, plus all that we did last week. And yeah, we're going to have this is going to be one big giant cow pasture. And we'll probably get to that some other time. I'm not sure if it'll be the next time we come back to the farmhouse or not. I know for the next episode, I'm going to try to get back to the arena over there, try to work on that some more. So you can expect maybe some kind of redstone-y kind of episode. I don't know. Oh yeah, I fenced that in. Okay, so yeah, you get the idea. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to let you get on with the rest of your day. If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to hit that like button. And as always, please hit that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube, or add me if you are on YouTube Gaming. And also subscribing would be nice too, but you'll have to manually go to youtube.com/SWChris to actually see it. So I don't know why YouTube doesn't have a subscribe button on their gaming portal, but they don't. And that's a topic for another time, and it's getting dark. So I'm going to run up to my bed. I'm going to say goodbye. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. That is my job, to help you get a good day. So hopefully I did that. Auf Wiedersehen, arrivederci, hasta la vista. Bye-bye.